Are you struggling with teaching your children about how to handle finances? The school isn't teaching your children, and your parents didn't teach you. So you're wondering, who am I to teach my children about how to handle money? Well, today I'm teaching you what we do to teach our daughter about how to make money and also how to manage it. She's 9 years old, so if she can do it, you can do it. You can teach your children how to handle finances too. So I'm Dakota Grady, DG the Money Coach, and I'm all about helping you and your children master your finances. Now let's dive into the conversation. Hey Naomi, so you learned about money in school, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, so at home we're teaching you how to handle money as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me this: what do you do in order to earn money?
I can do chores and you can do work to earn money.
All right, so tell me this: what are some of the chores you do during the week?
I usually make my bed and clean my room.
All right, and then you also learned how to wash dishes too, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
From your uncle.
Yes, sir. My Uncle Lisa taught me how to wash my dishes.
All right, so you earn money, you know where it comes from, right? And what are some of the things you do with money?
You can give, save, and spend your money.
All right, so talk about that. Like, what do you plan to do with your money that you give? If you want to make better decisions with your finances, stop overspending, and stop impulse spending, get you a free resource, the free money plan budget tracker at dakotagrady.com. This is how you're going to really transform your finances in 2025.
Give it to the church.
All right, and you go to church, huh? All right, and you like going to church?
Hmm?
You like going to church?
Yes, sir. You can have lots of fun at church.
All right, and then when you come to spending money, what do you spend your money on?
I usually spend my money on gifts and going some places.
Gifts? What kind of gifts you spending money on?
Like sometimes I usually spend money for clothes because clothes are very important.
All right, so
Since I'm growing up.
all right, so you get money from your grandpa and your grandma.
I do.
All right, and then mom buys shoes and clothes for you too.
Mom and Grandma usually does that.
All right, so talk about saving money. What are you saving for right now?
I'm saving it for going to spend the night with somebody.
So when you spend the night, you're gonna spend the money on what?
Like going to Uncle Asa's.
And then what you gonna do with Uncle Aces?
I'm probably gonna play a legend or and I could spend the night there.
Yeah, but what you gonna do with your money though?
I'm probably gonna get something when I go somewhere.
Oh, somewhere like where?
Like, so I think I'll probably spend my money for like getting a toy from somewhere.
You are. All right. Well, you know how to work. That's where money comes from working, right?
Yes, sir.
You know how to save
Yes, sir.
and give
Yes, sir.
and spend. Question for you. If you don't do your chores, what happens?
You don't get paid.
All right. So in order to get paid, you gotta do what?
Yes, sir. That's right.
You gotta do in order to get paid, what do you gotta do?
I got to work.
That's right. Gotta work. So you have two jobs, don't you? You have your chores and what else?
And I also got school.
That's right. So for those who don't know, we tell our daughter that school is also a job for her. She don't get paid for that with money. She only gets paid money for doing chores. Is that right, Naomi?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is a chore list that my wife and I talked about. We created for our daughter. And this is what she needs to do. So we have a chore list Monday through Friday. It's like a work week. And she has certain things she needs to do. The top two, make her bed and clean her room, are the things she'll get paid for every week. Now, she doesn't really have to do dishes every day, laundry, or clean the bathroom, but those are things that we put on there that we may do at least once a month, or excuse me, once a week. So it just helps us to give her more than just two things to do. Again, those 3 through 5 are optional, but it also helps us to give her an idea that she'll do more than just clean her room and make her bed. But this is something you can do as well. And then we also have the date for the week for the particular chores, the payday, and she gets paid $5 per week. Now, if she doesn't get paid or she doesn't do the first two items, 1 and 2, and she won't get paid for that particular day. So today's Wednesday, and she's done her chores from Monday through Wednesday, so she'll get paid $3 so far. So if she does the chores Thursday and Friday, it'll be an additional $2, so she'll get a total of $5 for the week. Now, again, if she doesn't do work, she won't get paid. So this is not an allowance. These are called commissions. So when she works, she'll get paid. That's simple. So as we wrap up, you want to say anything before we end the interview?
Yes, sir.
What do you want to say?
Since money is very important, when you earn the money, you can get paid. So when you get paid, you can do things by giving, saving, spending your money. So make sure to do that when you get money. So that way you can teach friends about money.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us.
See you later.
Thanks, Naomi.
Bye-bye.